Okay, my input was set to the wrong mic. There we go. Thanks for notifying me. I Discord window from screen capture. Let's disable that. There we go. So, the thing is, I need a code for this. That is, let me show it on screen real quick. I have saved it in my Discord. This is the screenshot of the code that I need, I suppose. The problem is I have no way of translating this into what it's supposed to be. I don't know how to translate this into this. So I don't know. This is gonna be a pain. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we do this? Wait, hold on. What if... Oh, I keep trying with the computer mouse, forgetting that I'm playing this on my PlayStation. I have to do this with the PlayStation controller. So, what if... Hold on, I'm just trying something. So, if these outer lines are the symbols, how about that? Then one in the middle on this one. Wait, there is no perfect middle. Fuck. I thought I had it, but no. Okay, how am I supposed to translate this then? Hold on, let's head back. Maybe I can find a translation thing at the lab where I found the codes. Also, why is it so quiet? You know what? I'm gonna put my music back on, but I'm just gonna lower the volume a little bit more. That's completely off. What the fuck? There we go. That should do it. At least it's not as quiet anymore. Question now is, how do I get the translation for that code so I can use it? Here, what are you playing? I am playing Riven, which is a puzzle game that is the sequel to Myst, which is in itself was already a puzzle game. Basically, you're transported into a parallel world thanks to a book. And you're trying to save someone from this world. It's kind of confusing. So I'm gonna have to go and see. Is there no zip function? Oh, there is. Zip ahead. Is there another zip here? No. There we go. Good thing I enabled that option. Because, goddamn, it would be a very long if I didn't have the zip. Okay. Let's see, do we have a zip here? No, we don't. Fuck. All the way around. It's fine, it's fine. Can I take this exit? No, because the bridge is up. I need to go all the way around then. Hey there, Totodile. Okay. Out we go and see if we can find a translation. Before changing current... There is no disk! No! Don't want to save, because there's nothing that has changed. Let's zip across to the other islands. I'm doing decently. Half my day was spent being someone's tech support. Specifically my grandmother's and my mother's aunts. Alright, we are back in the lab. Let's see if we can find a translation for the encoded sting. Oh, that's the door again. So this journal is specifically where I got the code from. The question is, where do I get it translated? Office on Iki. Survey Guild has finally completed site location. What's that? Shadowverse released a new game. Oh? Interesting. That's not it. Those are the symbols that I've already solved. Yay. Already solved that bit as well, if I remember correctly. I need that code and I need to translate it somehow. Problem is, I have nothing yet. How do I find it? And that's the end of the book, so it's definitely not in this journal. Can we find any other journal here? There's a letter here, on the next to it, over here. Not that it's gonna help me. Last week, while monitoring the situation of the villagers from the scope in my survey room, I observed one of the neighbors swim onto the small object that appears to be floating, but anchored, near the entrance to the bay. I ordered the object removed from the water for inspection several days later, however I was surprised to see another floating there. The missing object has apparently, and quite mysteriously, been replaced with a new one overnight. I've long been aware of the existence of similar artifacts of the villagers on the villagers' islands, but I've paid them little notice until now. Tomorrow I shall send surveyors to catalog the others. Yeah, no, that doesn't really tell me anything, does it? That is 3. What does this even mean? I know where there's 2 more. I have seen 2 more. One is he and the other is Ki. In Naruto or One Piece that has over 100 episodes. Of course, One Piece is the one that has more than 100 episodes. There doesn't seem to be anything in here of use. Maybe at the table on the other side? Nope, doesn't seem like it. I don't even know what I can do here. I mean, what anime other than Naruto? Oh. I mean, if you want total, I can say Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of there being currently 7 different different series of it, but if you only count the original Yu-Gi-Oh, then that would not be a viable answer. Goddamn, what else has so many episodes? Shaman King had a lot. Especially since there's now a remake of the first one, as well as a sequel to the remake. This is a burned book. This is not gonna help. Pokemon and Gundam, probably. Pokemon technically would count as well if you count different series. Same for Gundam. But if it's specifically one series of it, then I don't know. Okay, so this was no help either. I need to find another location that has any journals. Where else could I go? Turn to the left. Zip ahead. Thing is, there is also one of those domes down here, but I don't know how to get to the viewer on this one. Because here's the dome, and there's the viewer. In this opening here. The problem is, I don't know how to get to the other side of this wall. Name an enemy with great opening music. I mean, I want to say something, but it's not an anime. It's a Western animation, and that would be Megas XLR. You think giant robots? Giant robots. Giant robots. Alright. So that can go down. Can we use that to go down ourselves? Can we go down? No. Let's turn around. And there's a pipe going this way. Yeah, I can bring it back up, but it doesn't really do anything. Can't even open it. Wait, I can. Hold on. Okay. There's one on there. Close it. So, if I pull the lever now, will it do something? Now that there's actually something in it. Doesn't really show that there's anything in it. But clearly it is something. Close it. And drop it. Let's see if something happens. Okay. Did we catch anything? No. Maybe we need to send it down whilst open. Maybe that's the issue. Also, Shaman King is a good enemy with with good opening. That's a great one. Okay. Is the thing still on it, or is it been taken? It's still on it. Okay, I'm just gonna send it down and I will leave it down for now. Who knows, maybe something changes once we leave and go back to somewhere else. Okay. Open the doors and go downstairs. Let's see what else we can get. We've already done that building there. And I don't know what the water does over there. Okay, go down. Maybe it's like fishing and you get to wait till something bites. Maybe. Okay, something is... Can I go that way somehow? No. Alright. Zip to there. That redirects the water that we've already done. Can we go further? Oh, we can go further this way. I didn't even know that. Why can we go this far? Feels like something is hiding here. There has to be a reason we can get this far. Okay, it doesn't really seem to help in any way. Let's go to another island. And I got reincarnated as a slime. Yeah, that one is also pretty good. Alright, let's take this minecart back to the previous island. Also, SAO, but OP 1 and 3 are awesome. To be honest, Arc 5, Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 had some great openings as well. Story-wise, kinda meh, but the openings were great. Yeah. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Hmm. Okay. No saving yet. Let's see. Up we go. Up. There we go. And turn around. Because if I remember correctly, there would be a if we go back here, there are more of those eye things that we saw in the lab. If we go to the left here and go back to the transports that brought us here the first time around, and walk straight ahead instead of to the transports, there is one right on this wall, which is key. And then if we go back on up these stairs, and then go left instead of right where we came from, go down. Okay, let's see. Do I not have a zip? Look, look at these beasts. Aww. You don't want to be friends. Okay, they go back into the sea when we get too close. So if we just keep following this path, gonna zip across just to make things a little faster. We'll eventually get in here on the other side of the city. And they are ringing the alarm that we are here to hide. And we can't do anything until that alarm has been done playing. So, I go all the way here, turn to the left, and down. We find here the second eye, or third eye in this case. And if you click that one shows D. Wait, didn't that say key last time I was here? Zip back to that side. There's also a ladder down here that goes down into the water, but doesn't seem like I can actually go into it. I can look at it, but I can't actually descend it. But there is a rail there. But anyway, I'm also Belgian trans fam. Friend recommended checking you out. I think you have a really nice voice. Aw, thanks. Wait, a friend a friend recommended me? Wait. Okay. That's a first time. Yeah. Oh. I'm honored. So if I'm seeing this right, there is an underwater tunnel here, and that's an entry point. So the question is, how do I use these? Also, I've been very insecure about my voice. Technically, if you go to my clips, you can see how far I've come by going like to a clip from 5 years ago. So at least I'm proud of that, but still, it feels weird. So yeah, doesn't seem like we can do anything here. Wait, where's... There we go. So my question is, where do I get the decoder for the symbols? So I know what to put into the into those spheres to get the link book. That's my big question now. Thing is, I have on my off-screen a walkthrough. I am not actively using it, but I do occasionally look at it if I'm completely lost. And even with the walkthrough, I don't know anything, because this does not mention anything about decoding. And YouTube chat has disconnected again. Yippee! Oh god. Where would I find the decoding? Because again, this walkthrough is a handy guide. It's not exactly giving me the answers to things. And YouTube has reconnected. Left or right? Let's go right. Through the door. Also, this fucking game gives me a lot of pareidolia. Like, you are not telling me that they did not intentionally make this light here, this inverse shadow, that they didn't purposely make that a man. That's just fucking light, but it looks to me like it's supposed to look like a man. If you mean what pareidolia is just the trick that your mind does to see faces where there are none. Yes, I need to get to that dome. Question is, how do I get to it? Because if I turn around... Oh, it isn't visible on this side. But the thing in the little building that I just went through is one of those rotating domes that I opened earlier. And I don't know how to do it. Okay, if I hadn't gone to the city on the other side, it would alarm here. I guess we can try it this way. Not that. Let's see, can I take a turn, or is it just turn around? Just turn around. Okay, where would... And this just leads me back to to the beginning. So that's not the way to go. Which means I need to go through the city to find the path to that dome. So, if I'm seeing this correctly, there is one of those stations here as well. Yeah, this is one of those tunnel stations. But again, nothing is here. Can I zip to there? No. Alright, there's a couple of jumps ahead. Let's see. My question is though, where do I think I know what's supposed to be in that tunnel. The question is how to lower it. I can knock on the door, but it's not actually gonna do anything. I can't open the door forcefully either. So you would think just need to prove myself somehow as not being an enemy. Just walk through here, and this is what I feel is supposed to be down there. Oh! I gotta go study some more, maybe until next time, have fun. Alright, see you later. Wait. Did I never just try that fucking lever? Oh, now it's down there. Okay, hold on. If I now go to the other side to... Can I now use it to get to new places? Hold on. Was I just an idiot? Okay, let's go around to the other side of the island and see if we can now use that to actually move to new locations. Because I doubt I can call it to this side, right? Or can I? Yeah, that doesn't seem like there's any way of calling it. Okay, I'll just go to the other side. Oh, I saw the zip. Ah, fuck. Missed the zip. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We'll figure this out. Oh. Okay, now that we actually have a different transport, maybe we can find some stuff we... Maybe the thing that I need is not even in a location I had already access to. Maybe it's in a location that I now have access to. No, that's the wrong way. I need to go back to the start. And then take the stairway down. Zip, zip. Of course I didn't zip. It's fine, it's fine. We can keep going. Just one down, and then we should see the zip for there. No, we don't. Come on. One more down. There we go. Can we get a zip? No? Why do we not get a zip? And thing is, we have to see all of these animations every time. We can't skip it, and we can't do anything until it's ended. This is annoying. Wish I could just skip the animation. Oh wait. I forgot I can skip them with triangle. I'm an idiot. Big old derp! I not have a zip? No. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Zip to the ladder. And go down. Across. Zip to there. Okay. We got the... We are where the thing went down. Hopefully we can now take it to a location. This isn't just giving me false hope. Okay. We can go in if... There we go. Haha! Progress! Okay, so that makes me go the other way. And then I guess this gives me the launch. Or this. Then I don't know. Oh, okay. So that lower handle is to decide which track I want to take. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna take the right track and then go forward again. Let's see where this takes us. I hope somewhere useful. Okay, seems like we're at a station. Let's see where this is. Let's go up. Where did we end up? Oh? Interesting. On the other side of the lake, but still in that lake. Oh? Now this is interesting. Okay, so I don't know what these refer to. Can I can kind of see the tracks where they are and where they are. So if I want to go over there, I would have to go back, turn around, and then take the left track, right? And then that would give me that location. Alright, let's see if we can do that. And back we go. Okay. So We turn around. Until we get to the split again. Yes. Here in the middle of this split we turn around again and now take the left route. And let's go. I don't know what this is, but hopefully at least it will help me get progress. Up and out. Come on. Turn around and let's see what this is. That doesn't sound right. Uh-oh. What the fuck did I hear? I heard something hitting something. Can I not look down? Okay, so this is not gonna help me yet. Oh. Doesn't sound right. Can I... Wait, I can look up? Okay, but I don't want to look up. I want to turn around and go back. I wonder where else can I go? Aside from this and those levers. Let's go another station forwards. Still, Okay, another split. Go straight or to the right? Well, the right seems like it's immediately a stop, whilst the left would be an entire right still. So let's go to the right real quick and see where this leads us. Okay, up we go, and out. So, what do we do? Wait. Oh! Okay. This is the start. No, not the start. This is... Okay. So this is where we... the other sides. Okay, let's go the other path real quick. Set it to left path and then turn around before launching. Left path, turn around. And let's see where this leads us then. Does that lead us back to where we started with this vehicle? Or does this lead us to another location? Alright. Let's see, where do we end up? Okay, we are back where we started, it seems. But there is another rail. Okay. Let's try that one other rail that we haven't tried yet. Which means we need to drive to the next rotation, to the next split, turn around and then take the path to the left. Okay. Now turn around. Can't skip the rotation, sadly. Let's see where this leads us. Because this definitely is taking us out of the... out of where we were. This definitely takes us out of this lake, right? Hmm. Okay. Up we go, I guess. Skip the opening. And where are we now? A building. We have an open door. Let's go inside. Oh? Kinda looks like a classroom. What does this do? Oh. Okay. So he speaks in native language to those people. this projector, but that doesn't really help me. Does it?
Terekoi danni, ki bayem revat, arroyem beetig tavom, gabodonagayem.
Okay, that doesn't really help me in any way. Not yet, at least. Can I do anything with this blackboard? No? Wait a second. Can I do anything with these blocks on the walls? Wait, something's written there? Wait, what? There is a symbol on it. This feels like it's kind of important. Oh, I can change it to the other side. And that gives me another symbol. Oh! Okay! This gives me the thing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's 8, and that's one of the symbols that I need to translate. It's even the first symbol that I need to translate. So that's 8. So I need to find the other symbols by playing this game. One, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. Is that one of the symbols that I need? No, but it looks a lot like it. One. Okay, that's just 1. Is that the symbol that I need? No. Okay. I am getting closer. Wait, is it? Wait. No, it's not. Okay, next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 9, and that is indeed one I need. That's the last one that I have in this series. So I'm gonna dots to make all of them. And that one is 9. So I need the second, third, and fourth one still. Alright, we're getting there. Okay, that's 9 again. Trophy earned, harsh lessons. Yeah, I get a trophy for finishing this game, but not... I still don't have what I need for this though. That's 9 again. I need a new symbol, come on. Show me a new symbol. That's not what I need. This is gonna get real annoying real fast. If it's gonna be luck-based the entire time. So that's 1. 2. So that's 2, but that's not what I currently have. I need... Alright, what's the joke? Is it my career? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10? How do you make an idiot say how? I know that one. You're not catching me. That's 10, but I don't need that one. I need that one with a line through it. That's not it either. I need the next one. Come on. That's 8 again. I needed the 8. I have 8 and 9, but I need the other 3 that I have in the code. 1, 2. God damn it, I keep getting the same ones. Come on. This is not helping me if I keep getting the same symbols. Okay, this is reset now. One, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. But that's not one of the symbols that I need. That would be 6 if I remember correctly. So we have 8, 9, 4, 6, and 10. How the fuck will you do that? That's 1. God damn it. That's 20. That's a 9 again. That's 40. Come on, Toad Style. I know what you're gonna ask me. You're gonna ask me, next you're gonna ask me one that actually adds up to the number that you want me to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so a straight line like that is 5. But that's not what I currently need. That's 70. That's not what I need again! Come on! I have the 8 and I have the 9. I need more. 6. No, that's 5. 6 is the square crits. Hold on. That's 90. No. I think I'm starting to understand how these numbers work. So, if I can grab myself a something to draw with real quick. Yeah, but you were asking me to say the other and the other one that sounds similar, not that one. Let me pull up Krita. Because I have a feeling I know what's going on here with the symbols. New file, I want it to be square. I'm just gonna 600 by 600 this shit. Create. So what I think is going on, and I'll do display capture real quick to help with this, is there's gonna be one of these, it's gonna work in a specific way. Actually, why am I doing it like this? I could do this with an Excel sheet to make it easier for myself. But I think it's gonna be something along the lines that I need a grid pattern. And based on what pattern is where I can get the sums. So for example, if I pull this back up, this one is 6, right? But if I go like this, and then get that, that's 1, 2, 3. So if I have an arch, I'm just gonna say it like this. No. God damn it. I need an arch. So an arch is basically just 3. Okay, what the fuck did I just do? So that would be a 3. Let me put a text field in here. And that's 3. Right? So, if I then go back here and get another one, I will just say I had fun yesterday. Yeah, I had fun too. This one is not an ideal one to actually show. Did send you my new character sheet and vehicle sheet. I know! And I was wondering, I was wondering, is this why you were trying to off your character? So this one, I know is 8. So this one is 8. So let me pull out this and get 8 filled out. Also 14 size, save, close. And that's basically the same thing as 3. But... oh fuck, I keep doing it. So it's basically the same shape with a dash through it, right? I'm not going to use the new character until my main character fucking heals. Yeah. So this is 8. And if I am correct in my reasoning, then this is 5, right? The regular dash. So, if that's the case, then I think I can figure out what the rest is. Because if I then go over here again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, so that feels off. So this would be 10. That doesn't seem right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it is 10. So I'm gonna fill this out as a 10. Save, close. So, Oh! So more family. So, I need something else. I know that that is 10. Come on. Give me something new. Okay, let's see. What do we get from this one now? 1. So upright is 1. I'm just gonna put that here. That is 1. Yeah, I was like, since the story of character is my cousin to Monkey, wanna do like my new character is your brother? And she said, sure. Alright. So, if I'm correct then, this line and this line together is 6, right? And that's what I think I said earlier when I was doing this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. So that's 4. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And I know that Oh, wait. Okay. So that means that that does also mean that... Oh, wait. I'm gonna do it with this one. That means that this would be 9, right? Which is what I said about a different one. Hold on. Okay, so let me figure out if I can find some more symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that one we already have. I need another symbol to confirm my suspicions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm guessing that's the arch going outwards. That's an arch like this. Would mean 2. That would mean 2. Hold on. God damn it. Just make it all the same. So that would be 2. Meaning that these two together would be 7. Right? Which adds up. So what I now need is basically an L coming from the top, going to the back. That I need to somehow derive. That's 5. Come on, I need to find the last couple of symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, as expected. We've already gotten that one. Alright, come on, reset. I need some more symbols. I have 2 more symbols that I need to find. That's 4 again. Come on. Show me something new. That's 9. So that confirms the suspicion of matching the 4 and the 5 to make 9. And that's 8, because that's the symbol for 5 and 3. That's 6, because that's 5 and 1. Come on. Doesn't seem like I'm getting anything new. So let's see what I now need. That is 9. That is 6. And this is 9. put that to 14 as well. So what I now need is to find what symbol what I currently need to figure out is the oh god, escape. So what I need to figure out is this symbol. Which I know is an addition with 4. But there's still the second half I still need. And then there's one more symbol that I need. Which is, if I pull this up again, is this one here, which is 2 arches combined. That's my current issue. Because currently I have what I need to figure out 1. Wait. No, something doesn't add up though. Because if this is 10, then the symbol that I just saw, the symbol that is in the middle, would be 11. Because that is... Because the symbol in the middle would be... No, that's not the one that I need though. Come on, get me out of that. Stop double clicking. Why am I not making arches anymore? So the symbol in the middle that I have is this one, which means that's a combination of 1 and 10, meaning that would be 11, which I don't think could be right. I don't think that could be right. These two I need to figure out. This bottom one would be 11. And then there's one more that we need to figure out, which is the 4th one. Which is, if I can symbolize it out, is basically this. Which means I need the bottom arch as well. Because this is 10, but I need the opposite of that. Two and 3 are the opposites of each other. Would that mean anything? So, what I currently have on the code would be... The current code that I have is 8, 9, 11. Which seems a bit weird. And then something plus 4. I need something else. I need at least one more symbol to figure things out. That's not helping. That already gives me the 9. I don't think the answer is in here somehow. I feel like the answer might be missing on this. for the last two. So, what's the difference? So this to 10 is 90-degree turn is also plus 8. That would be 11 upwards. That doesn't seem right. Also, the 4, if I rotate that 90 degrees, that could be an 8. So 4 plus 8. I don't know. What else could it be? 1 and 5 is also 4. And plus 4, so... That's plus 4, and then for the turn, for circles, it's plus 8. So I don't think that's the solution. Oh no, is it times 5? Is rotating just times 5? Because 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. So a 90-degree turn means times 5. Meaning that's 4 plus 20. That's 24. Which means that this... Oh no, this is already 11. Alright, let's put 11 here. Put that to 14. Save, close. Which means this one has to be 3 times 5, that's 15. So 3 plus 15, that would be 18. Wait, why can't I move this? Okay. So this one would be 18. So, if I put everything in order as it was, that would mean that our solution at the top would be 8, 9, 11, 18, 24. That could technically work. Where's the... There it is. So, let's try it. And I am still doing all of my animations, because I keep forgetting to put an extra button on the fucking numpads to get my emotes going. So, let's go back and see if these combinations actually work. I swear, if this works, I don't know how to feel. Alright. Let's turn this thing around. And get back to one of these books. can't fast forward the travel, sadly. At least not this travel. Turn this round. Damn, I went from Hell's Greatest Stat and when I came back to Backstreet Boys. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Neither of those have been playing on my stream. Okay. We need to go to one of those books that we opened up. One of those domes. Oh, from my Spotify. Yeah, I don't... Okay. Sure. Anyway. Turn back around. Let's see if I can... get this puzzle solved. Let's see if I solved this puzzle correctly. Let me put it that way. Zip up. And let's go. I just need to find the nearest dome that I can use. That's probably gonna be... probably gonna be the one that is on the first island, right? Technically they're both equally far away. You know what? We'll go the way that both of them are the same distance, roughly. I'll say my Kaiju deck is running Dark Hole Dragon. God fucking damn it. Alright, anyway. Let's see if we can figure this out. At least this travel I can skip. There we go, we're back here. Yes, I'll save. I'll save over file 2. Yes. Saving data, saving complete, sure. Let's go. I think I figured it out now. I am not sure, but I hope I did. So... let's just zip to where we need to be. Actually, I want to check something real quick first. Let's see if this brings us anything. Oh, it's closed. That's not what how I left it. Oh, hey, I did catch something. It's a frog. Looks a bit poisonous though. Anyway. There is definitely something down there. A zip to there. You know what? Let's just zip immediately to the first island again. No. We're back here. Would love if I could just zip their way and that way. But no, I can't zip in this bit. Oh, I can zip to there. But that's also about as far as I can zip. Can I zip to there? Yes, I can. Okay, good. I just need to zip to the elevator now. Here we are. Okay. Now that we're in this elevator, we should be able to go down. And with a bit of luck, I can now open up the dome completely to get to that book. Okay. Here's the dome. So, let's assume that every single dash is a number. And the big dashes are just meant to be every multiple of 5. So, we have 5 there. Alright, I'll hydrate. I don't know why why I'm not getting catapulted. Oh, again, the fucking the bunker needs to be reloaded on OBS. There we go. Now it should work. So our first, and we're gonna need to go backwards because we need to move the last one first. So 24. So that's 5, 10, 15. 20, 25, so this is the second to last one. Then 18. $11. $9 and $8. Let's see if this works. It did not. It did! I know! I figured it out. I have figured out a puzzle. Oh, so that button brings me back outside. Don't tell me I have to do the fucking puzzle again, and that code again if I want to get into here again. Please tell me I can just get in. I'm gonna have to redo the puzzle, aren't I? Yeah. Alright, guess we're doing this again. 24, 18, 11, 9, and 8. Skip that, and now we're here. Open this book, and we can go to the 23rd century, to the 23rd age. No, not 23rd, 233rd. Wait, what? What's the age again? 233rd age. Oh god. At least I figured out how to read the numbers. Trophy earned. The door is open. The realm is open! Alright. Let's save real quick now that we actually have some progress. It took like an entire stream, but we do have some progress finally. Do all the other books also lead to this, or... No? Seems like every book leads to here. It's just which one I do is the one that I come out of. Yeah, that's every single island. Oh, there's a button there. Huh. Oh, someone is here.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required
I need to
only a
check
more
something real quick.
primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No,
Import
Dave, it's
procedure?
just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was.
God damn, that's a lot that I need pages on import access.
Even tried to kill him once.
I'll pay it after
If I had
stream.
accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation.
Oh?
No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions.
Okay.
That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
All right.
Sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one.
Oh, and that would be?
I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another.
Okay.
I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me.
Oh. I don't know. My audio is gone now. There we go. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven. Many
Okay.
have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the Fifth Age has entered its final days. Unless
Okay.
the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially
Okay.
well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety.
Oh.
In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies.
True.
Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I've
Oh.
almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably.
Wait, what?
It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them.
Oh.
As
Okay.
far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her.
Okay, but
Though I'm
why?
sure Atris desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. I know that you arrived in the Fifth Age with a book which was immediately stolen from you.
Yes.
Needless to say, its reacquisition is of interest to me, though my personal history with the moiety does not give me much hope for it. Still, there is a chance you might somehow manage to retrieve it. If you do, I would ask for the safety of all concerned that you bring it to me at your earliest opportunity. Again, to be honest, my reasons here are partly selfish. There is so much yet to be resolved between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. In any case, my immediate concern is the completion of the sanctuary I've long promised to all the islanders.
Okay.
Meantime,
I don't trust
as a
them.
token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age.
Okay. So I guess I can use them to get out, to even quick travel amongst the islands. Thing is,
As for the
I don't know
stolen
if I-
linking book, we should probably not meet again until you've recovered it. I will know if you succeeded, and will await your return.
okay.
Good luck with your search. I hope to see you back here shortly.
All right. And doesn't do much. Okay, let's see which one we can use. Can I get control back, please? There we go. Okay, I need to find a linking book. Let's try this one. If I'm correct, that should be the jungle one. I don't know if it's gonna succeed, because I haven't actually opened that tome yet. Let's go. Finishing current this, do you wish to save? Yes. I swear, if you had to play this game back in the day, you had like 7 fucking discs that you needed to play. Because there's 5 islands and then there's the fucking 233rd age. Probably something else that I haven't seen yet. Let's see if I can get out of here. Okay, it worked. And there's doing the alarm again. So even this way I don't even get to be sneaky about it and see people. The only time I actually saw some person was the little kids when I came out of the mouth for the first time. From the locals. Oh well. Where does this lead us? Okay, I see 2 levers. What do these do? Okay. God's eye view. Sure. What does this do? Oh, that closes that up. I don't even know what that did. Alright, let's leave out of here again. Wait. Okay. What's over here at the trees? Okay. Oh, an elevator? Okay, where does this lead me? This is an interesting one. Pull it down. Wait, what? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Alright. I see what's going on. We're back here. That explains a lot. Alright. Let's leave through there and go back to the island though. Pull the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk! Wrong lever! Okay. Let's come out. First time we came out of here, there was a little kid that was showing up here. I hear the door close again. Go to the left. Wait, what? I constantly keep seeing things that don't seem to be there. Alright. Like, for example, that looks like a button in the distance. At this point, I'm just looking around to make sure that I don't miss anything. Again, this fucking light looks like a fucking person. You can't say me otherwise. I don't think I went the right way. Oh, I see something over there. Looks like a mechanical arm. Okay. I am unsure. I feel like I'm missing something important. I think that's that thing is supposed to draw my attention towards it. The mosquito or something whenever you come out of it. Because now it doesn't do it, but earlier, every time I come out of that hut, there's a mosquito and that comes out of there. I feel like I'm missing something and I don't know what. God damn it. Again with Wheatley. Alright. It's fine.
Totodile and leader asked me, Wheatley, tell us a funny dirty joke. Oh, I see what you're trying to do there. Dirty jokes, eh? Well, I'm not quite sure I'm equipped for that. I'm more of a clean circuits and oil type of AI. Speaking of oil, why did the robot cross the road? Because it was programmed by a chicken. Hilarious, right? Right? Oh
God
well,
damn it.
I tried.
At least he knew that it was a weak one. I feel like I'm missing something important. I don't know what. Nothing there. Anything on these mushrooms? No. What the fuck do they mean with this instruction? What the? So they mean that there? Oh! There's one of these? Oh god. So that's the symbol for 4. Okay. Let's go back to the the villagers. I forgot to tell you something. What is it that you forgot to tell me, Totodile? Happy Pride Month? Aw, happy Pride Month! Okay, okay. So I'm just gonna play open thing here with you guys. The fucking guides I'm using to reference shit, it doesn't even add up, cause I had to already go to the 233rd age, right? So I had to go through that book that was in the fucking in those temple-like things that I had to put a code in, right? But now it's telling me to actually do the thing that gave me the fucking answer to that. Because now it's telling me to put that fucking now it's telling me to put the submarine into the water, which gave me the answer. So yeah, I think they simplified it in the re-release, that it was just regular numbers. Because again, I was a bit lost, so I checked and suddenly I noticed it's telling me steps that I've already done to get to a space that I've already seen, and that was an earlier step on the walkthrough. So definitely things are not completely lining up between the versions. And I just realized the submarine is not on this side. The submarine is on the other side of the island. On the other side. There's no way of calling it over to here. Maybe Brightmond, you are my best trans friend. My friend's trans friend, yes. Alright, so let's see. Let's head back. We need to get back into that submarine. Bit weird to have a submarine that's on wheels, but sure. Wait, what? Hold on, I need to check something. Put this away again. I don't want to be tempted when I don't need and when I'm not stuck on something. Now my question is though, why does it keep playing a new or keep playing the same video when I get to here? Oh wait, no, it's not here. Wait. Hold on. Is there something around here? Up there. Up there. Okay, I might be on the wrong side. Can't go further than this. Oh, wait. Can I? Yes, I can get across. And there's one of these here. And that's 1. Oh, don't tell me that they are telling me the order. So that one is 1, right? And then the upright is 5, so that would be... Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Because I'm not good with auditory puzzles, especially ones that rely on memory. Alright. We'll figure this out. Well, it's fine. Okay. Where do we go? Is there a place on the submarine we haven't visited yet? The question is just which way am I going? I think I'm going the wrong way. Ah, it's a circle. Going the wrong way is just going the right way the long way around. Open that. So basically when you see the entire screen shifts to do a full screen animation, that's what I can skip. But things that are only in certain locations I cannot skip. Okay. So, can I pull this? Yes, I can. What does that do for me? Huh. I guess I'll have to hang on to that. I don't know if I trust this though. No! No pooping the nose. No. Oh. This is new? Alright. Alright. Is that the only thing we can go to, or is there more? No. There's only that. Alright. Guess we're doing this. There's a button here. Oh. It's not a button. Did I do good there? Stop being adorable? I don't know if I trust this. Let's get out of here first, and let's see what's on the other side before I do something stupid. And knowing myself, that's highly likely. There's a ladder down here. Where does this lead me? Wait. I think I know where this leads me. This leads me back here. To the entrance of the city. Of the village. Alright, I basically just created a shortcut. That I don't need to use a submarine. I'm making a shortcut for my shortcuts, so I don't need to use my shortcuts. Alright, I guess we're going down the drain. I don't trust this. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay, this is very interesting. Where does this lead us? I don't really trust this because it's just darkness, but I guess we'll just have to do it. Oh? Interesting. I can turn around. Okay, so this does not really tell and give me anything. Just have to go through the darkness until I see something. Okay, so this is where I got out, and there is a lever there so I can get back in. What the hell do I need to do then? I wouldn't be sent here without any reason, would I? Is this a lever? Oh, a light. Alright. Wait. Oh! There's lights all the way around. Oh, here's the light as well. Oh, okay. Now, let's put this one on. Is that the last one? Seems so. Wait, am I seeing this right? Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. Where does this lead me? Oh no. Don't fucking tell me. Don't tell me I have to do another entire fucking combos thing. I'm just gonna push any random ones to see how many I need. Okay, nothing happens at 5. Oh, and when I try to do a 6, all the others go back up. Alright, in that case, I have to figure out which one it is. Oh yeah, I found Minecraft mod that whatever mob you kill, you can collect their souls and put them in a cage, and the mob will drop the item that they can drop in the cage. Alright. So, okay, let me think. I'm guessing this has to do with the fucking eyeball things and the sounds, right? Let's see. No. And YouTube chat has been disconnected again. I don't know what's happening with my YouTube streams, but definitely seems to be some issues, because I constantly keep losing connection and reconnecting to my YouTube chats. Which is weird. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such viewers will experience buffering. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So that might be the issue. Thing is, I don't know how to resolve that, because it's reliant on my bitrate. What's this? No, it's definitely not that. This could be it. And the next one... this? Yeah, let's try this. No. No, this? Nope, that's a pelican. I need something else. I haven't seen any pelicans. No. I think yes, but not this one. What I need is a frog. That's not a frog, that's a tadpole at best. I can barely see the symbols when I'm standing like this. I have to... And I can't just zoom in on them. I have to go once by one. So I have Invoker and the Wither, so I'm getting unlimited totems of Undying and Nether Stars. Nice. Where's fucking Frog? Beetle. No. No, that's not it. I guess it has. No, it's not that. No. This one maybe? Yes, that one. Okay, next. We saw a couple of things. I think this one? Because those were on the rocks. And then the ones that were dead that we saw later, one living off. Where is it? Don't think it's one of these. Nor these. This one? Yes, that one. Oh, that did something. I don't like this. Okay. What is this all doing? What the hell is going on? What is this? Huh. Oh no. Scroll speeds. Memory cards. Save. I'm gonna save this just to be safe. Yes, override 18. All right. Let's go in. Let's see what this is. This does not seem all too friendly. Can I get my cursor? Yes. Let's enter. Where does this lead us? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. It's not like I saved just a second ago. I'm just gonna save at file 3 for the sec, because I don't know if it's gonna be safe to overwrite the previous one. A warm welcome. Wait, one. Guess I have to walk in here. No? Oh, fucking hell. I have been fucking sedated. Alright. With that being said though, we did finally see some more people. Oh god, no, they brought me to Skyrim. Hey you finally awake? Oh god. I thought I was playing Riven, not Skyrim. I swear, if I hear any person suddenly say I was an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee, then I'm just gonna lose my shit. Alright. Let's see. Where are we at? There's a bowl here. Nothing's in it though. There's a light there. Can't interact with it. Here's the door. Oh. There's a dude standing there. Can we trust him though? After all, we have been drugged. What can we see from here? Just the outsides. Guess I will have to... Oh? Interesting.
Katarina e now da saya palo. Yapa ay mga yalepo.
No?
Mio tisay. Bekaretere wira pe yelo kene falapo. Tisay. Why te fulupe?
I can't understand her, but I do hear that she's doing something for Catherine, so let's see what this book says. Okay, I guess the journal is in my inventory now. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh.
Sira po. Ibuko mo buko wisipo. Na vene. Tapa mo revene beno.
Oh?
Now, Katarina ne. Wisifa polo ya sepe yai.
Okay. I don't know what's happening now. Anyway. Book and journals. Oh! Catherine's journal, Catherine's letter, trap a book. Catherine's journal. I linked to Riven a week ago. The smell of the place overwhelmed me moments I could see anything. With my sight only partially cleared, I stood motionless, peering ahead through a dim veil which was slowly lifting. There was a violent clang and bars appeared. I remember breathing slowly, but very deeply, tasting the familiar riven air, but not recognizing a thing. I must have been hit with its dart right away. I thought it was an insect bite at first. I'm trying to remember it all, but it's difficult. Maybe because of the drug. There was a voice, a man I did not recognize before me. Rivenese, though he was wearing the Nai dress. He seemed to be talking to me, but the poison was already taking effect. A shadow crept in and I fell asleep. Then there were many voices, but I understood none of them. Like hundreds of people whispering, I couldn't wake up. No matter, the dream did end, and now to be here with Etty. It's been so many years, I didn't realize how much I missed her. Like a piece of me that I had forgotten I'd lost. She's beautiful and full of warmth. But the years have also left her with a wound which was not there when we were children. I do wish she were more interested. It seems like I'm asking all the questions. It's awkward. No one asked me where I've been, or what I've been doing. This hurts, but I understand it. Their beliefs are born out of ignorance and oppression. They are a gentle people, but they've had their nests destroyed and now they frantically cling to anything that might save them. But why have they chosen to cling to me? I'm confused. As a child, I always felt out of place here. I never belonged. They misunderstood me, and I couldn't relate to them. But now, I'm overwhelmed by an intense feeling that I owe everything to them and this place. I thought I would never see them again, and yet here I am. I've been given this second chance. But a second chance at what? Saving them? Fulfilling their prophecies? Being their savior? Maity, Atras would want me to chronicle all that I've learned. I can at least record some of it. It seems that when Atras and I trapped Gen on Riven many years ago, our efforts were witnessed by most of the inhabitants here. Two of the Rivenese even witnessed the confrontation with Gen at the fissure, where I linked back to mists, and where Atras threw himself into the abyss. Of course, they understood little of what they were seeing, but they somehow were able to guess that we had won, that Gen was no god at all, but only a feeble impostor, a false god, that we had trapped him on Riven. I always hoped they would deduce the simple truth, but their further conclusions have astonished me. Atras had stripped Gen of his power, therefore Atras must be a true god. As a god, he has chosen me, a spiritual misfit from a Rivenese womb, to be his wife. I was transcending into deity and would lord over Riven forever. Thus the Moiety, as they call themselves, were born, a dissident society, sworn enemies of Gen. I did not know of their beliefs regarding Atras and myself until 2 days ago. Etty was for some reason hesitant to tell me. I can't figure out why. I know she doesn't believe these things. Of course, everyone else assumed that I would be aware of my own god status, so they made no effort to inform me. I only realized it was its recent gathering to which I was invited. I sat at the front of a dimly lit and crowded cave as they told a mythical story of my own life, acting out the battle between Atras, myself, and Gen at the edge of the fissure. The events had been exaggerated into grandiose proportions. It was offensive, but I was unable to stop it. I was unable to break the illusion which is the very foundation of their hope and purpose, and which has given them the courage to bond together and to rebel against Gen. Since then I've learned of other doctrines and beliefs that have evolved, the most disturbing of which is the conviction that one day I would return to Riven to free them. Some believe that I will overthrow Gen, others believe that I will bring them to paradise. I don't know how to deal with this. I fight it myself. I love these people, my only real kindred, but they will not love me as an equal, which hurts me. I would rather be their slave than their master. Over the years, as Gen's power has become greater and greater, the Moiety numbers have grown, and they became more and more adept at hiding themselves. They now live in a complex network of caves that still has not discovered. The Moiety, for the most part, have completely severed their relationship with any of the Rivenese that chose against joining them, but I hope they've not sacrificed vital limbs in order to remove the cancer. Even Father and Enant are still on the surface in Gen's domain, and I long to see them, but a stretched dimness shrouds at his face every time I've mentioned them. Since this break took place, they have interfered with surface in superficial ways, occasionally sabotaging one of Gen's constructions, or stealing food from the villagers. They wear strange masks and costumes during their short forays to the island surface, and take this regalia very seriously, refusing to be seen by anyone outside the moiety unless they are properly attired. We get much pressure out of the fact that those on the surface are frightened by these costumes, calling them evil spirits or ghosts. It was during one of these expeditions that they ruthlessly rescued me from one of Gen's guards when I first appeared on the island. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have been delivered to Gen immediately. I have no doubt that he's not searching for me. Of course, I'm aware that I was fooled. Atlas is not here. I was at first devastated by this realization. Now I am thankful. He would be in extreme peril here. Also, there is a quiet inner voice, an echoing remnant that wants him far away. I have just witnessed an age dying, gasping its last breath. Today I ventured to the surface to see what has become of the island. I hoped it would not be as bad as the moiety had reported. It was worse. They have become slowly accustomed to its steadily decay, but I was devastated. The lips from which the kiss is wrought, as fallen words, will fall cold breath. The womb from which they cry release, has suffered hurt, will suffer death. To get to the surface we had to travel through a complex series of doors and passages. Before the last of these doors, they offered me a weapon, which I accepted, and then a mask. I held the mask in my hands for a while, wondering what sort of terror it might invoke in those members of the family who still live on the surface. But I also knew I must keep my identity hidden from Gen's ever-vigilant eye, so I accepted it as well. Then, together, we swam a short expanse and emerged out of the surface of the ocean under a rocky overhang. The harsh sunlight made my eyes sting, but the fresh, rich air was exhilarating after these past weeks in the dark caves. The two men with me were silent, communicating only with hand signals. The three of us emerged from our hiding place and made our way to the top of the plateau. At the edge of a thick and overgrown area of the forest, they stopped, peered through the foliage for a moment, and then turned to me, as if waiting for my commands. But could not respond. In fact, I found it difficult to move. I was smelling, hearing, and breathing my youth. This swept over me in a matter of seconds, but in seconds more all feeling was gone. There was numbness. We did not stay so long on the surface, but it was long enough to see the worst. Riven, which was once one island, has split apart into 5 distinct pieces. About a half a mile apart, 4 of these have been claimed by Gen as his exclusive domain. Only his ministers and personnel militia are ever allowed access to them. From my vantage point at the edge of the forest, I could see 3 of these islands. They are stripped of their former beauty and are riddled with Gen's self-absorbed constructions. The moiety rarely visit these closely guarded places. There's another island which I could not see, as that evidently crept away to a terrific distance. The moiety are very unclear as to what exists on this island, except for the fact that they know it is where the Great Tree used to exist. The forest is located on the island that the surface dwellers and the moiety still refer to as Riven, but they also still refer to their entire world as Riven. This island is where the villager is, This is where the village is, which has changed dramatically. It's also the one remaining province of the people, although Gen's influence can be seen everywhere. Of course, I know the reason for the fractures of the island. The moiety do not. Gen wrote this place, and it will die, as all of Gen's ages eventually die. I feel nothing today. I am nothing. I live in a cave on a dying world inhabited by people that they are treating me so strangely. They don't know how to relate to a god. I'm still an outcast here. They whisper amongst themselves, talking of my bravery during the excursion to the surface, I walked across the island, bold and unafraid. Oh fuck, one too far. I'm not even sure at least Nilin is still close. I'm boiling. I am... Ken is making and writing books. I wish they had told me sooner. Ether should have realized this would happen. Of course, Ken would have written all of the materials necessary to deny craft of making books into this age, and probably every other age he ever wrote. He's attempting to write his way out of here. We did not imprison him, we only delayed him. This age has become his factory, and the people are his machines. All laboring in his mad pursuit to become a god, to carry on his hobby, his noble deny cause. So far, he has not been able to produce a fully functional book. Atras has never believed in destiny, but I don't know what else to call it. It's too perfect. It's too much of a coincidence. They hang on my every word, though they do not understand them. I am their hope, and now I have returned. I own this to them, there's no choice. It's been a long time since my last entry. It is hard to recognize, but I have found the star fissure. It is located on the island which the Rivenese call Alapo, meaning the water pool. Oh? But which is referred to by the Moiety as Alat-1, meaning pool of stars. Having once allowed Atras to escape this age without leaving an open door behind us, it has since been sealed with a skin of heavy iron. A crude telescope has been mounted over a locked viewport, combination to which was acquired by the Moiety before my arrival. In the early days, the Moiety, seeking an escape from the riven, briefly pursued the idea of reopening the fissure. They discovered a small mechanical stop to prevent the scope from hitting the portal window. Unfortunately, however, they decided against opening it. Oh fuck, I should... Hey Kirito, your Steam bitrate is not looking great. Yes, I know. I don't know how to resolve it. I think it's just my internet service provider that's the issue. Okay, so this code... if I'm correct, that is 33514. I'm gonna screenshot it, put it in my Discord, and then put it in there. Oh wait. Screenshots. Go to Discord's personal room, paste, and then translation underneath 33514. I might have the 1 and the 5 swapped around, but we'll see. I decided against opening it. I hate to think what would have ever happened to them if they hadn't left it alone. I've instructed them to stay away from it. I'm almost certain that with the decayed state of the island, opening the fissure now would be disastrous. I've heard it in the days immediately following Gen's confinement on Riven. He attempted to determine the feasibility of navigating the stars beneath the fissure, for he had seen the mist book fall from Atreus, from Atros' hand into that very same space. To this end, he would have people, alleged transgressors of the law, thrown into it so that he could observe their fates. The telescope which still stands there is one he had built for these callous experiments. It is said they did not die, but what became of them remains a mystery. It appears that the limit of Gen's optics prevents him from learning their fates. The star field beneath the fissure is not as it seems. It is a gentle space, hospitable to life, as a flowing river. Here's how Atras explained it. After he had fallen into it, but much more than that, we've never understood, and we were never able to conclude upon its origin. But the vision tells me that it was born out of the will of the Maker, perhaps for some greater purpose that we cannot yet understand. Okay, that's our journal. Now let's read this letter. I write quickly from my prison. Nella will return your book, which the moiety intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atlas for a very specific purpose. Ken will desire to use it, although I may have suspicions. If you can find my prison, you will still need a combination to release me. Ken keeps it in his office. Then, I assume, we're to signal Atlas. I think I know how it might be done, but I don't signal him before I am released. Okay. Let's see. What I need is to get back then. Let's see. Where does this linking book lead to? No, it seems like it's a way back to the jungle islands. Yes, I want to save. I'll save over file 3. No. No, I want to... Fuck. What did it do? Okay, I want to save. Save over file 2. Yes. Overrides. And that is sadly where we will end for today. Because it is time to end. I can't go do anything else, so let's see if we can find someone to raid, shall we? Actually, I don't think we're gonna be able to raid anyone, because we don't have that many viewers on Twitch. We'll try anyway. Let's see who's on. I see Korean is showing off with a new outfit. But no, I don't think I'm gonna raid her. I've raided her recently already. Who else do we have? There's Blacklights. Wolfie, Vlav. Who's this? I haven't seen this person before. I have to reload Twitch because the fucking chat doesn't want to load for me. Yeah, no, I don't... Oh, no, you know what? Let's raid this dork, if she allows it. /raid. Go show this adorable bean some love. She is playing Helldivers too, and like always, it's been a blast. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!